Hello, my gentlemen and my gentle ladies. It's so wonderful to see you all again. Welcome back to our winter wonderland, where we have been working on this wonderful little, I guess, resort-ish type of wintry area. In the center of it all, we have our cabin with our cookies and milk, Jesus' birthday cake, of course the Christmas tree, and a fireplace to read the Christmas story by, with a little cat. Hi there. Meow. I'm thinking today we need to put up, like, a loft or something, because what's a cabin to rest in if you don't have a place to sleep? Huh? So that's that. We'll work on that later today. Over here, if we follow our little path, we have our ice skating rink. And look, we already got some little kids playing on it. Look at that. Look at them going skating. This one's trying a special move. He probably's gonna fail. This one looks like he's just kind of sad. And over here, you're a little impatient for those cookies and milk, aren't you? And you're being very patient. What a good boy. Then, last time we made our nativity scene, and you still hide inside of Joseph all the time. Why? With Mary, Joseph, a cow, and baby Jesus. And of course, our huge Christmas tree. Because you need to have a big Christmas tree during Christmas time. Now, we've been working so hard that we're going to put up a hot springs today because we need to rest. We need a hot springs and some beds to rest in and relaxing because we've been doing so much hard work that we're just gonna build that, and I think we deserve that. I do. I just hope the ice doesn't freeze because that would kind of suck. Now let's go gather some ingredients for this hot springs, but first, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this series, and just to support the channel. It would be a great Christmas gift. I suck at this. A great Christmas gift. Ooh. Oh yeah, and come look over here at my little copper golem place that I make my copper golems at now. Hi guys! Hello. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's why I dash up copper golems for placement, like the ones on the ice skating rink. And the ones I just kind of have scattered about, like that one. One on the tree here. I think there should be one running across these. Over here, yep, there's one there. One fishing with Gable. I really like the copper golems. One statue up there, and up there. I really like the copper golems. So today is all about resting, about, you know, our beds we're making and our hot springs. Did you know God actually places a lot of importance on resting? When God first established the seventh day of creation as a day of rest, it wasn't so that he could rest, as he's God and he doesn't need it. But instead, it was to show us humans our need for rest and to demonstrate it. He knew that we wouldn't do it on our own. So there's a little tidbit for you. Make sure we're resting up. Ooh, oh shoot, man, why can I never get that one? Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to need... Let's just get a bunch of those. Now let's just see what we can do with this. We don't need, like, all 17 of these placed down. Just enough to make it look like it's hot in all the places, but not all the places. Does that make sense? I don't like that I can still slide through the slabs on the ice. Now the outside of it's gonna be like this. Then I filled this up with water. And hopefully the water does not freeze. Right? Right. Because if it does, then I hope that's kind of kapooey. Ah! Oh shoot, man. Oh shoot, man. No! Stop it, I need you. No! Look, it looks so pretty. Come on. Okay, before this freezes over, let's get into our swimsuit and hop on in this. Okay, let's go. Ah! Ah! It's warm and cold at the same time! This is not how I expected this to go. I kind of did, though. Like, I should have known. I was kind of hoping the fire would keep it. But no, it is actively freezing on me. I am going to actively freeze inside of this hot springs. Isn't this so relaxing? Isn't this what we wanted? To relax? Why is this so fast? Why is there so many pieces? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of my hot springs. Stop it! Okay, let's get back in our regular clothes. Because this obviously isn't working. But it was a nice thought. You guys get the point. Rest up in a hot springs. Woo, we did a lot of work and now we're resting. Whoa, oh my gosh. Let's work on a different restful part, right? How does working on the loft sound for everyone, huh? Hi, dog. Let's go in here and make a nice, cute loft. I want some dark oak for this. And we're gonna need some stairs. This doesn't gotta be the prettiest thing. I don't want it to cover up the wreath. But it's gotta be enough room for someone to sleep in. So, there is actually an Old Testament story where Elijah, the prophet, wanted so badly, because he was so beaten down and worn out, he wanted so badly to die that he asked God, hey God, can you just, let me die? And God says, nah, first off, let's get you fixed up. And he does. He tells Elijah, falls asleep in like a cave. And then when he wakes up, God has prepared for him a meal. Just some bread and something to drink. And then he says, okay, go back to sleep. And Elijah's like, okay. And he goes back to sleep. And then Elijah wakes up. And there's more bread. And more something to drink. And the point that many people get out of this is that you can't push yourself so hard that you shouldn't push yourself so hard that you're on the brink of death and exhaustion. And that God really cares about your health. Like, a lot. Believe it or not. I'm funny. We get so caught up in this Christmas season and this holiday season in general that sometimes we forget to actually do the resting part. Like, isn't this supposed to be like Christmas break for a bunch of college students and stuff? They don't seem to be doing a lot of resting because you're always like rushing around trying to get things done. Well, like, no. Calm down. Take a deep breath. This is meant to be a time with family. So this season, I encourage you to remember to take some food and rest a bit. Because it's so necessary. I've had to learn that a lot while being pregnant, how necessary it is. Because sometimes I don't want to. I'm like, no, God, I have things to do. I need to be doing them. And he's like, no, child, rest. I made you to do good things, but you can't do good things if you're dead tired. Sometimes I think God looks at us and thinks that we're just stupid. He looks down at his creation and is like, man, I made you better than this. But then I also know that he loves us. You know, isn't this so peaceful and cozy? Let's take a nap. Now that we have all of that done, you know what we gotta do? Get rid of all this stuff that's just laying around our winter wonderland. I don't really think I'm going to be using any of this again. Awful lot of wood and stuff. Those blocks of emeralds. Oh boy, what do I do? Oopsies, I flew away to go get a flint and steel. Uh-oh, I have a flint and steel. Uh-oh, I'm climbing the stairs. That's no on top. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what happened to everything? Okay, let's do some talking about the future of JennyCore. I want to every year start, new year, start a new JennyCore world. This year it was kind of just a see how this goes, see how I want to edit, see how I want to do things. And that's fine. It is. But I really want to start a world with progress. Not with progress, but with an idea. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to start a world with an idea of what I want to do with the world. So I have, like, this one was just, I'm going to start a world and kind of just see where it goes. So it's kind of like, not a lazy world, but like it wasn't a thought out world, that's for sure. I did a lot of work on it. I terraformed like a nice chunk of a mountain. So there's that. Which was cool and fun. But I want to focus on bigger things, not just small random projects, like randomly putting something that doesn't even match, like that aquarium there. And while I love my world and what I've done, I'd like to start a world where I do more in it. Where I have bigger plans for it. So, year 2 of JennyCore is going to start in the new year. I've had a lot of fun on this world and a lot of fun learning this side of YouTube making with y'all. How'd that sheep get out? I really have. And if you've liked it, please like and subscribe so you can follow along for the next season of JennyCore. But for now, this is the end of this season of JennyCore. We're gonna go to year 2 in the next year. How fun. So, there's still going to be skin videos coming out in tea times and all of that, but as for now, for JennyCore Year 1, good night.